It's Wednesday, September 12th, 2007, and you're watching The Ointment. I'm Steve Tatham, and I want to wish everybody a very happy holiday. Which holiday? Well, today is the first day of Ramadan. It's also Rosh Hashanah, and of course it's always some saint's day. And you know what that means? It means everybody's celebrating today except for me. But what I have going for me is a guest in the studio, because today is Wednesday, and on Wednesdays I have a special guest coming in. Today I'm excited to invite in Kim Waldauer, who's the star of Cubenews 1, which is an online sensation, burning up the views over there at YouTube. And now she has a new show, which is The Adventures of Cube Girl. Now these are shows she creates with her husband Robert. And I understand you guys just celebrated an anniversary.
We did. And my goal for this year is to keep the marriage fresh. Because, Steve, you're married. You know that sometimes, you get used to things. Like the soap is never where you last left it. Being naked. I mean, that used to be an event. Something I would shave for. Now I'm married. Suddenly my pet name is Chewbacca. I think what happens is your priorities shift. Like my doctor visits, I'm definitely shaving for that. Playing doctor, not so much. No. Who am I trying to impress? Him? I'm married to him. That's too late. It's different than when you're dating. Because back when you were dating, if you said, honey, let's have a quiet night in together, you would shave, you would moisturize, we'd break out the good brawn panties, they would match, those little elastic frays would be cut off, and he wouldn't fart in the couch. It was romance, So I've gone to a sex shop, actually. I thought it would be a good way to spice things up, is go to a sex shop, see what they have. And don't know if you've been to one lately, Steve.
Well, not lately.
Then let me give you some advice, some shopping tips.
Okay.
If you see something that says it is edible, melting, or self-heating, don't do it.
It doesn't work?
Doesn't work. It doesn't. And I've given it thought, and I think that the problem is that you take normally smart people, you put them in a sex shop, and they lose common sense. Just goes out the window because these products are making these promises about ecstasy that doesn't exist. Just edible panties, these watermelon flavored low carb candied chewy panties. I don't care how turned on I am, eating a pair of underwear that tastes like car tire isn't going to end well for me. And these costumes, these leather studded harnesses for him to wear, they put this model on the package, and I'm telling you, he's gorgeous. He's my dream man, and before I know it, I'm in line trying to buy this thing, and I have to stop and remember that I am buying a leather studded harness for a beer gut and man boobs. Now, if I apply common sense, I would say, okay, does it come with an extendo strap or a quick release button in case he gets stuck? And those leashes, just go to Petco for a good strong leash. Glow in the dark condoms, forget about it, because you know what? How do I even know if that's working? But we're going to take a vacation. We thought that would be nice, is get away from it all, take a vacation, reconnect. Haven't made any plans because we like completely different things, so we can't figure that one out. I think a vacation should be relaxing, luxurious, and he wants to do things like hike and snorkel. Right? Hiking is what humans used to do because they hadn't invented the car yet. And snorkeling is purgatory between swimming and drowning. Have you tried this? They said, don't worry about it, it's just like floating, except that there's this death tube in your mouth. It's awful. Jesus. So we don't know what we're doing. We tried to compromise. We said, let's meet in the middle and we'll figure something out. But I don't know if you've ever done this kind of compromise. The problem with meeting in the middle is that nobody gets anything that they want. You can't. It's part of the rules. You're meeting in the middle. You can't get what you want. The only way I've been happy with a compromise is when I get my way. And
yeah, that would work out.
So the next time you and your wife are talking about something, you want different things, I advise you to approach the situation like it is a competition in disguise, right? You want to get your way and then pretend like you didn't. And I'll give you an example. You're in the car and the whole backseat driving thing comes up again. You just say, honey, listen, when we're in the car and I'm behind the wheel, I'm the driver. When you're behind the wheel, I'm the driver. It's just that simple,
I'll give that a shot.
Yeah,
I'll let you know how that works out.
It's going to make my marriage last a long time, I think.
Great. Well, thanks for coming in today, Kim.
My pleasure, Steve.
And good luck with all your projects.
Thank you, you too.
Very entertaining. Kim Waldauer, ladies and gentlemen. That was Kim Waldauer. And be sure and check out Cubenews 1. And finally, speaking of marriage, Sarah Evans, the country singer, is getting a divorce, sadly. But her husband wanted to humiliate himself even further, so he has demanded in court papers that she identify those people with whom she had a sexual affair. And he has listed 12 candidates. I'd say he ought to cut his losses. You know, as for me, I never even heard of Sarah Evans, but apparently I was the only one who hadn't. That's the ointment for another day. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Steve Tatham, and that's news. Catch you tomorrow, everybody.